Have you ever wondered who walked the battlefields before us, wielding power that could shape empires and define the course of history? What secrets did they carry, and what legacies did they leave behind? Dive into the annals of the past with us as we unveil the stories of 10 warriors whose valor and strategic genius transcended the ages. From the shadowy forests of medieval Europe to the sun-baked sands of ancient Persia, who were these figures that still captivate our imaginations today? Join us on a journey through time, where myth meets history, and discover the true might behind the legends. 1. Joan of Arc, 1412 to 1431. Joan's power lay not in vast conquests or military domination, but in her profound influence on the morality and national identity of France at a critical time. As a teenage peasant girl claiming divine guidance, her leadership during the Siege of Orléans marked a turning point in the Hundred Years' War. Joan's ability to inspire the French forces, leading to several key victories, and her role in the coronation of Charles VII fundamentally changed the course of French history. Despite her eventual capture and execution, Joan of Arc's legacy as a symbol of courage and faith continues to resonate, illustrating the power of faith and inspiration to turn the tide of war. 2. William Wallace, 1270 to 1305. Wallace is best known for his pivotal role in the First Scottish War of Independence. His victory at the Battle of Stirling Bridge remains a testament to his tactical ingenuity, using terrain and the element of surprise to defeat a numerically superior English force. Wallace's ability to galvanize Scottish resistance to English rule, despite his eventual defeat and execution, has cemented his status as a national hero. His legacy is one of fierce determination in the fight for freedom, qualities that have inspired countless generations beyond the immediate context of his military campaigns. 3. Vlad the Impaler, 1431 to 1476. While perhaps best known for the brutal methods that inspired the Dracula legend, Vlad III's reign as Prince of Wallachia was marked by fierce resistance to Ottoman expansion. His guerrilla tactics and psychological warfare, including the infamous use of impalement, were effective defensive strategies that kept his domain from being overrun. Vlad's impact, while significant in the context of Wallachian history and the broader struggle against Ottoman encroachment, was ultimately localized, with his methods contributing more to his posthumous legend than to lasting political or military structures. 4. Mamoto Musashi, 1584 to 1645. Musashi's reputation as Japan's greatest swordsman is based not only on his undefeated record in duels, but also on his profound contributions to martial arts and strategy through his work, The Book of Five Rings. His personal prowess in combat and his philosophical insights into the nature of conflict and strategy have influenced military thinking and the martial arts far beyond the shores of Japan. However, Musashi's direct influence on the course of history or the outcome of major conflicts was limited compared to that of leaders who commanded armies and shaped the destinies of nations. 5. Richard the Lionheart, 1157 to 1199. Known for his bravery and military prowess, Richard I of England earned his nickname through his leadership of the Third Crusade. His successes in the Holy Land, including the capture of the island of Cyprus and the victories at Acre and Arsuf, demonstrated his tactical brilliance and personal courage. Richard's negotiations with Saladin to secure safe passage for Christian pilgrims to Jerusalem demonstrated his pragmatic approach to warfare and diplomacy. Despite his skill and the respect he commanded, Richard's contributions to the Crusades did not significantly alter the balance of power in the region in the long term, and his frequent absences diminished his domestic influence in England. 6. Leonidas III, so 540, 480 BC. The Spartan king's legendary stand at the Battle of Thermopylae has become a symbol of courage against overwhelming odds. Leonidas and his 300 Spartans, along with a small contingent of allies, faced down a massive Persian army and exemplified the Spartan values of discipline, valor, and the willingness to sacrifice everything for one's country. While the tactical impact of Thermopylae was limited, the moral and strategic significance of the stand was profound, galvanizing the Greek city-states to unite against the Persian invasion. Leonidas's legacy is a testament to the power of leadership and sacrifice to shape historical narratives and inspire future generations. 7. Saladin, 1137 to 1193, founder of the Ayyubid dynasty and liberator of Jerusalem from the Crusaders, Saladin is celebrated for his chivalry, military genius, and diplomatic acumen. His success in recapturing Jerusalem and holding it against subsequent Crusader attacks marked a high point in Islamic military history and earned him respect even among his Christian adversaries. Saladin's ability to unite Muslim factions and his strategic use of diplomacy and warfare reshaped the political landscape of the Middle East and established a legacy of leadership and tolerance that has endured in both the Islamic world and the West. 8. Hannibal Barca, 247–183 BC. Hannibal's audacious crossing of the Alps with his army, including war elephants, to confront Rome on its own territory remains one of the most daring military maneuvers in history. His victories at Trebia, Lake Trasimene, and especially Cannae, where he encircled and decimated a much larger Roman force, are studied as masterpieces of tactical warfare. Hannibal's strategy was not only to defeat Roman armies in the field, but to turn Rome's allies against her and to dismantle the Roman Republic from within. Though ultimately unsuccessful in his goal of destroying Rome due to a lack of reinforcements from Carthage and the strategic genius of his Roman opponents, Hannibal's nearly two-decade campaign in Italy left an indelible mark on Roman memory and military strategy. His legacy is that of a warrior who brought Rome to the brink of collapse and forced significant military reforms, underscoring his status as one of history's greatest military minds. 9. Genghis Khan, 1162–1227. The name Genghis Khan is synonymous with conquest and empire. From humble beginnings, he united the Mongol tribes and forged the largest contiguous empire in history. His military campaigns were characterized by innovative tactics, psychological warfare, and an unprecedented level of mobility. Genghis Khan's empire stretched across Asia and into Europe, reshaping the geopolitical landscape of the medieval world. His legacy includes not only the vast territories he conquered, but also the trade routes he established and the laws he enforced that facilitated cultural exchange and economic integration across much of the known world. Genghis Khan's impact on history is immense, reflecting a combination of military genius, ruthlessness, and vision that few leaders have ever achieved. 10. Alexander the Great, 356–323 BC. Alexander's conquest created an empire that stretched from Greece to Egypt and the Indian subcontinent, fusing cultures and laying the foundation for the Hellenistic world. His military brilliance, demonstrated in battles such as Issus, Gaugamela, and Hydaspes, demonstrates his ability to adapt and overcome seemingly insurmountable odds. Alexander's leadership style, characterized by personal courage, the innovative use of combined arms, and the incorporation of local forces into his army, ensured the loyalty of his troops and the effectiveness of his command. The cities he founded, most notably Alexandria in Egypt, became centers of learning and culture, spreading Greek ideas and influence throughout the known world. Alexander's ambition knew no bounds, and his early death left a void that his successors struggled to fill, leading to the fragmentation of his empire. Despite this, his legacy as a military tactician and a leader who sought to unite East and West under his rule endures, cementing his status as one of the most powerful warriors and conquerors in history. If the tales of these legendary warriors have ignited a spark of curiosity within you, don't let the flame die out. Like this journey through history, subscribe for more explorations into the past, share to keep the legends alive, and comment with the warrior you found most intriguing. Together, let's keep unearthing the stories that have shaped our world.